Alrighty. Looks like looks like we're live. We're live. We're live. Does everything look right? I feel like I may have done a horizontal flip. No, I'm not flipped. Advanced settings. No, see that would be flipped. So we're good. We're good. I'll be flipped. For some reason, I just feel better this way. Alrighty then. Let's get started then. So we're gonna play Elder Kings 2. New game. Iron Man. Any ruler. Got to keep hydrated. And of course, we love the Reachfolk. Best Reachfolk out there are the ones that worship the dwemer. Let me see. I don't know if I'm going to be good here. Maybe a little bit over. In the center, maybe I won't bother that much there. If I'm in the way, I'll move. So game rules, Iron Man enabled. Not really going to play with anything else. Now the game's been updated since the last time I played this. This is the very first video on this channel, but I actually did a play like a part one on a different channel. It was really only to test, and it was a different version. You would start off a lot older. Now she's 20 years old, which is not it's not ideal, honestly. I wish I was older, but I think she's only going to start with one kid. So that's probably better. I did do a run prior to this just to test it. And that's what ended up happening. I started with just one kid, a horrible husband. This one's a little bit better than the last husband I got, but still not a great husband. She's always a mastermind philosopher, it seems. So it's great. She has a lot of intelligence. She's got one daughter. She's curious. We'll educate her. No, we won't. What we'll do is we're going to see if we could find our almighty um, God, almighty, all important. No, he's way too far away. Where is he now? On my last run. Oh no! In my last run, he was right up here somewhere, and I got him to educate my kids. And within one generation, I was already going to be uh, Dwemer, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's way down here. He's way out of diplomatic range. We've got him pinned. So the last living dwarf is not going to escape us. Hopefully, he'll keep his religion. If he doesn't matter. What we want more is the culture. We could keep our religion. I think it's kind of special and nice and fun. So that's all right. So we'll educate our own daughter then. Educate her. We're gonna make her a learned girl as well. It's gonna be very, very intelligent girls for generations. Um, we go for the scholarship focus. We already got pedigree. I'm gonna go down the whole of body trait just so I can live forever, and also to get restraint because I'm 20 years old. So I'm gonna pop out like 7 kids, and I cannot handle a 7 kid succession. Well, I can, but I don't want to handle a 7 kid succession. So we're gonna leave it at that. We want to take the architect for the extra stewardship. We can only have 2 holdings. Right now, it's impossible. It's literally impossible to make a duchy for us. The nearest duchies, well, we're part of Markarth under this cowardly, sadistic, wrathful man who we really don't want to be under. So we're not actually under them. We're independent, but he's our de jure liege. Uh, the other duchies nearby already exist. Cinderhearth and Thornroot already belong to other rulers, as well as what's this called? Crow Eye, High Crow Eye. So it's not looking good for us to be able to advance at this moment. But the game always gives you openings. So we might as well get a court physician. No, no, no. We're gonna marry off all our couriers. We'll go slow. We'll take it slow at first. We'll marry off all our couriers. We'll try to get good warriors. So we don't really care about anything else. Bossy. Oh, so she's curious and bossy. Wow. She's quite the little lady. So she could get benefits from multiple educations, and there's no downside. Amazing daughter. She is just an amazing little girl. Let's keep marrying our couriers. There's not really anyone you could marry except our own courier. Well, marry our own courier. Um, yeah, yeah. I don't really want you to marry that immortal. Yeah, there's no one for them to marry. We can't. We have no one, so we can't really bring anyone else into our court. So we'll just hire the best physician we can. We're not endorsed by our tone keeper. Maybe we could switch them out. Yeah, she likes us, and she's way better at at her learning. So she's gonna be a much better tone keeper either way. Now we don't have to sway her. She would have been oh no no no. This is a different lady. They all look the same. So she's a much better diplomat. So we'll put her on diplomacy. Do we have any good stewards? We don't. Do we have any good? My steward's pretty good. Warrior, marshal. So we'll switch them. Oh my god, you're terrible. Terrible, you're fired. And our spy master hates us, which is bad. The better spy master's not gonna like us much either. But we'll put him and we'll sway him. Much better than swaying our tone keeper. So we're all set as far as our couriers and our uh, council is concerned. It's the best we could do. We could probably divorce him. I'm gonna divorce him. And can we marry him off to anyone? Yeah, he's gonna bring another lady into our court. Perfect. There you go. Marry that lady, and we're gonna find ourselves a better husband. I want to go for why? Why always? Why does he have to show up with his genius and acute magical boost and tempt me? No, no, no. I need someone that's gonna be at my court. It's gonna help me get more domains because there's just no way we can expand and feel safe and secure here in the reach without being able to expand two little counties. We're gonna get eaten up by our neighbors. This guy's gonna get pretty strong. She's gonna get Cinderheart. Usually captures this territory. This place usually takes Reachwind. This guy doesn't last anything. He's only one territory. Marriage proposal. Excellent. Oh, that's probably why we didn't have anyone to marry our couriers to. Maybe there was just no one that we could have sent. We could have set him up with. Let's try again. No, there's still no one. There's no one. They don't have. I'm not marrying my daughter. My daughter's too important to me. My beautiful little Maddie, Ma- Myra, and Maddie. Beautiful. I'm forgiving. I'm greedy, and I'm arrogant, and I'm gay. I guess that's normal. It's normal. My husband's straight. Well, maybe I won't have that many kids then. That's good. It's good. I only really want the daughter. I don't have any vassals. Like I should up my men at arms. I could really only make one more. We'll make it. So we have all the pikemen we can. We have all the lightfootmen we can. Is this guy? He's got 1300. We got 1300. He's got 500. So we should probably Do some wars. We should war it up. The best thing to do would be to get part of our duchy. That would be the ideal thing to do, but this guy's got a good alliance. He'll definitely help him. He's too close. We won't be able to take him out before his ally comes in. But we could take this territory, get a little stronger. And then I'm against vassalizing because then you have to deal with the people as vassals, but we could vassalize. We could vassalize. I mean, these are rich reach folk, so maybe we could vassalize uh, Chief of Chiefs, Branarch, and convince him that the dwemer are actually who we should be worshiping. Yeah, they're gonna take us to the harmonious future. So so yeah, we gotta convince our fellow reach folk about it until we could become dwarves ourselves. But we can't right now. Hopefully he doesn't die. He has died in other runs somehow randomly. Someone assassinates him or something. He also gets recruited to courts as a steward or a diplomat, and then they'll convert him, and he won't be his dwemer faith anymore. But we're gonna condemn her for her transgressions. She's our tone keeper, and she's not gonna like us after that. But you kind of have to. You kind of have to. You can't let it be. I mean, obviously, the dwarfs are very important, superior, and how dare she have transgressions? I didn't really read. Oh, she's cavern. How dare she be cavern? How dare she be a coward? I'm gonna condemn her for that. I hope I don't have any unforgiving, which is bad. I'm forgiving, but I'm not willing to forgive her. It's the religion is more important. You gotta understand. Wars, they're gonna lead us to that harmonious future. Oh, I got some chips. I hope you guys don't mind, but I do want to snack it up. Some veggie straws for the healthiness. Alright, so here he comes, Trenlor. He's probably gonna make it back before we siege it down. But no, no worries. No, we're getting raided. Of course. Alright, there you go. 2-1. Enforce demands. So the raiding army will not let us disband our troops. There you go. They're disbanded. Not endorsed by a tonekeeper. We could hire a court mage. She's excellent, it says. Oh, she does have magic. Oh, that's great. My ex-husband's new spouse is our court mage. And she's got a few destruction, conjuration, and illusion perks. So she could give us a little bit of calm if we get too stressed. She could probably hurt our allies, our enemies, hurt our enemies. So if someone's wounded, we could probably use some of that destruction on them to get them severely wounded. Hopefully they'll die. This lady's pregos. But we're at our holding limit, which is horrible. It's just It is disastrous not being able to have more domains. We can't even make a duchy. So we're stuck as a countess, I suppose. Chiefess, because we're tribal. And motivated workers. Excellent. Let's see if we can build. We've already got the longhouses, which are great. We'll make some more camps. We've got scientific now, although that doesn't really help us. Suppose open-minded. Oh no, we have to go down the. Oh, we should be going down the whole body tree. We should not be going down the scholar tree yet, but well, that's gonna come in handy once we're the cultural head. Soon, soon. He's only got three. I've got three. I just have to take one more county, and I could be the cultural head. And I could hold one more domain above my holdings. The penalty's not that bad. The problem is that it doesn't really help us any because well, we can't make any duchies. There's no duchies to be had. So we can't give away the land. If we do, they become independent. I mean, I suppose we could give it to our daughter. And we'll just die and become her. But our poor daughter's not going to be able to stand on her own with all these enemies about. The AI will just, they'll destroy her. We can't take care of her. So we definitely need a duchy title. But we would have either have to take piece by piece or do a subjugation. Cost 500. We barely got more troops than him. I've been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings of scholars, and they all seem to agree that the world will end as many others before this epoch. According to my research, we are one of many kalpas that have come and gone. However, my tonekeeper, Melkua, urges me to keep it to myself. Leave it to the priest and avoid panic. What if your research is wrong? What? Well, I'm forgiving. I am arrogant, though. How could my research be wrong? But this is the best option. I should consult more hosts. We're going to get 100 learning lifestyle points and getting a little bit of piety or a little bit of prestige isn't going to help us all that much. We don't really need it exactly right now. Let's get further down our education. We're not a dwarf or anything, so our education should go up pretty quick. Oh, Artibus died. Artibus died of his wounds, was slain in battle. There you go. So the Serpent King lives. He's fun to play as, actually. He is fun to play as. We should do a run as him. It's pretty fun. All right, so we'll leave that. I don't really care about their doings. Unimportant. Oh, he no longer has the ally. He is no longer allied. Who knows why? But we could only conquer a county, which would be awesome. It would be amazing to have Markard. But it doesn't do us any good. It wouldn't do us any good. He still has the duchy title. He holds the duchy title, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he holds the duchy title. And we won't be able to usurp it, I'm pretty sure, because our fate's going to be hostile. Hostile. So we would have to kick him completely out a marker. Take all three of these um, counties in order to usurp the duchy. I took Markarth on my first try. The last one, I had so many wars declared on me. I was fighting war after war. This one's pretty peaceful, actually. My main problem is that my husband's not very great, and I'm not very great at stewardship, and I cannot hold any more counties. What would I do with them? I would just release them. How can I learn if everyone does all the work? I didn't even get the chronic headaches. Um, we can import, but that costs us money, and we're greedy. So we'll demand a tax. We're cool with not having any prestige. We could always go on a hunt, which costs us only 17. It'll give us like 150. So that's much better than paying 50. Let's begin. Train me poachers. And there you go. Not only did we get 15 gold, we get one perk, and now we're closer to restraint, which we really don't need restraint. As it seems, being gay is all you need. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? It's pretty great, actually. And she's born under the Lord. I love her. I love Maddie. Maddie, you are just the best. She's probably already a better steward than I am. Hello. How you doing, man? You made it. Yeah, yeah. I did want to do this. I did want to play a little, do a few runs, do a few games uh, here on the YouTubes. Restraint. So now we're finally restrained. We'll embrace celibacy, and we won't have any more kids. So we're only gonna have our one daughter. We don't ever have to worry about our realm splitting up, especially because we're just a chief, a chief, and we need a duchy title. We need a duchy title. How's it going, man? How's your Monday? So maybe we could work up the 500 prestige and subjugate what's his name? Branarch. Ugh. Ooh, stay away from me. Last time I took him, but I can't hold any more counties. This is horrible. Limited 3 is just horrible. Let's speed up. Signs that we need to speed up. Oh, okay, so we don't need to sway him anymore. We can sway our Tonekeeper. And I want to have more longhouses. That'll make me more prestige. I don't have enough prestige. Maybe we should do a little bit of romance. And I don't really want to romance you, but you are a king. I'm gay. I'm gay. I need to find another gay woman to romance. Um, any, is your wife gay by any chance? No. Is your wife gay? Any gay ladies around? Please. No, we can't romance anyone. This is horrible. Being gay is terrible. Oh, well, I have a lot of fun watching people play this game too. I think it's very very fun to see how others play, and I find it very complicated. Sometimes I get frustrated with the game, and sometimes I do just close it. But it's very fun. I've learned how to make good realms. So, oh, he has a certain charm to him. We'll be friends. It's a little stress, but it doesn't matter. And I really enjoy watching other people play CK3. It's very fun. Some people are very very good at it. Far superior to me. Oh, another 150. We got 300. We've only so we're gonna condemn her again. She's got transgressions. She's a coward. So we hate her because our religion just hates cowards. And how dare she? Um, we could always convert there. 4 years is fine. She wasn't doing anything. Oh yeah, yeah. It just has so much more, and I love playing Crusader Kings 3 just normal. I love it. I love it. But there's just so much to do in Elder Kings 2. There's just so much you could do. I've done a run with the White Queen before, which is amazing. I've done a very successful run with Chulnuk, this guy. But I don't know, doing the immortals to me gets tedious because you never get to breed in some weird things into your family line or be different people, be weird, new fun characters. And I just think it's a lot funner to live as a human with short lifespans or the goblins. I love the goblins. I just think it's amazing. It also has like the orcs who are just amazing because you could create your own empire. You create your own kingdom, your own empire with any of the orcs, no matter where you are. And you can't really create empires in Elder Kings 2, except for the orcs. These are already here, but if you're an orc, you can make Orsinium. And I've made. Oh, you could also. There is also the Reach, the Empire of the Reach that I've made with goblins. But I think the goblins are the best. I think the goblins are the best. I think they're absolutely the best. My best goblin kingdom empire right now. I have another save where I made the Empire of the Reach and I took all of Skyrim and all of High Rock, not Hammerfell, all of High Rock, most of Hammerfell. I'm a little bit into Citadel, and they're naked. They're just naked little goblins. I modified the religion so that they would be naturalist, and they're just sitting in their little thrones with their little bat bellies, and it's just beautiful. And they just conquer everything. They're indestructible. Yeah, I actually find that a lot funner, and that's my whole idea between trying to. Oh, I didn't pin him this time. What? Where is he? Between trying to become a dwemer, trying to become a dwarf, doing it without making a custom character because you could always just make the custom character. That's way too easy. I'd rather find him in the wild, have him educate my kids, and become after much work and struggle, become a dwarf, and then see if I could make a successful dwarf kingdom. But obviously, it's going to be a little tough because no one's going to be of my culture, and it's a dead culture. You can't revive it, so it's got to be fun, and I just think that's fun. Let's see. My daughter should she be arrogant like me? Of course. Of course, my daughter should be arrogant like me. There's no reason why my daughter shouldn't be arrogant. That way we'll get along. The tribunal, really? I stay away from the dwarves. I don't play dwarves. I actually have never played the high the dwarves, the elves. Um, I've never played any of the elves. I never played as the dark elves, the high elves, or the wood elves. or even the Khajiit. I played as the Argonians, and I played as the Hawari. I played as the oh no, I have played as the Barsvik. I have played as her. She's pretty awesome. She's pretty awesome, but I haven't played. It does look broken though. It looks broken up here. It looks impossible. And usually when Cyrodiil starts falling apart, holy nice armor, dude. Is that his artifact? Can we steal that from him? Oh my god, I want that. I think in my education line, but he's going to be out of my diplomatic range. That's a beautiful armor. We're going to try and steal that from him if we can. Hand me the tourniquet, and we'll marry you to this old lady. That's beautiful. Yeah, I think it's everyone. Everyone hates the Talmor. Everyone hates the High Elves. I actually don't even like the just the regular High Elves. I don't like them. I've tried to play as them, but no. In Skyrim, when I play a lot of Skyrim too. I love Skyrim. But I usually in Skyrim I actually do always kind of always make Dark Elf because I think they look the coolest and they've got some of the best lore. But I just feel that it's just broken up here. I don't think you could get a foothold unless you're already one of the big houses. And it would be tough. It would be tough. I've played as these orcs right here, and it's really tough. You get constant they get constant alliances because they're all family and they're all elves with the same religion and everything, and they're just constantly attacking you, and it's tough to just not lose land. And then Elsewhere came in and messed me up. It's really fun to play as the Inaviri also. Really fun. I love those. But I also think they're kind of broken. You just live forever. You get all of these perks. Yeah, I think they are the coolest. They have the coolest lore. Also, they are the coolest. But I didn't really want to play them in this game. It just maybe if I started from within as one of the little houses, worked my way up. I don't want to be the Tolani. I don't like being I don't ever like starting big. I always start small. I hate starting with a kingdom already. My daughter, no, she can't be forgiving. I'm forgiving, and it's sinful. So we can make her patient. Is that patience? Great. She gets Arcana, scheme resistance learning. Everything's perfect. You're gonna be a beautiful little patient girl. Mm, yeah, the pirate guy. That one's also very interesting. I didn't go very far with him, but it's very interesting. It would be easy to take over the world. My problem with the immortal characters is that I get tired of just being the same person. After a while, I kind of I want to be someone else. I see other people that have all these traits, do all these other things, and I like making very like powerful families also. So trying to get all of the beautiful, hale, intelligent traits into my family as early on as possible is always something I want to do. Which reminds me, my daughter's 12. She could start getting married. Anyone? Oh, look at this guy. He's handsome and cute. Oh, you're perfect. And you reach folk. You can marry my daughter. Why does my daughter look so weird? She's got weird ass look on her face. She looks like some kind of weird, schemy. I don't know. But this guy's handsome, so that should be perfect. Bam, marry him. Well, not yet. She's only 12, but soon. Slow learning XP also, yeah, makes it so that you don't really get to experience the different perks, and it's fun to just start as someone new. Um, and especially if you get someone that you didn't want or you didn't expect. I kind of hate it when that happens, but I also really like it when you have like three kids and you want it to be your second child, but he died, and you ended up being your third child, or your third child's son, or your second child's son, which you didn't really want to be. You didn't educate him the right way, and he ended up being something else. And now you have to kind of do all of this repair work to your family in line. But I think that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of the fun of it for me, at least. Uh, I don't always mind when my realm splits up, splinters into many, but right now, if we had three kids and we splintered off into one county each, it would be near impossible. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? You don't own anything. You own nothing. I don't have enough people to siege Markarth down, most likely, but I could take Cole Skegger over here, and then I'll have him trapped. And one more war. We're only going to be above our domain limit by one, so the penalty's not going to be all that horrible. Um, oh, this could be great. We could be Markarth. It's such a great holding. Gregarious. I don't really like being gregarious, but I don't want her to be fickle either. So she's gonna be gregarious. She's a friendly girl. I know that she'll do well. Randomness plus role playing is always fun. It's always fun. I always love the events when something random or weird happens. Although there's too much like incest from nowhere, like you just barely start out. You have one kid, he grows up and he's sleeping with your wife, with his mom already. And it's like, what? How? Why? Why so much incest? They kind of force it on you, even if you don't want it. But then you kind of, towards the end, you want the incest. You want to be able to marry your beautiful, handsome, genius son to your beautiful, handsome, genius niece, and well, there's two sides to the same coin. So yeah, we're gonna condemn her again. We hate her transgressions. We're equally as sinful, and we're forgiving. So I don't know why we're not forgiving her, but it's because that's not worth. I had already explained. Yeah, it's not forgivable. Even though we're a forgiving person, we can't forgive those transgressions against our religion. We're very, even though we're not a zealot character, we're a very zealot house. We're gonna follow that ideology because we have to do it. That's the whole point of this run. So everyone is a zealot, even though it's not part of their character traits. Come on, there you go. He's dead. Markarth doesn't have any other holdings. Can we siege down the capital, or do we just have to wait for ticking war score? We cannot siege down the capital, so we're gonna just have to wait for ticking war score. He's Lurch Reach Tongue. Who is this? Do we care about you? Yeah, we don't really want you to attack us, so we're gonna be like, oh, that's awesome. Let's be friends. We don't really need the 150 prestige. We're good. So we've got another 12. And now it belongs to someone else. She's even weaker. My goal's still the same. Oh no, she's got more territory now. How did she end up getting it? Oh, that's his daughter. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Makes no difference. My glory is widely known. Of course it is. I'm going to be carefree. Someone's trying to execute my friend. They should kill her. She's a coward. Can I just let him? Yeah, it would be good. It would be good. It's a lot of work though. Um, Playing live is just a little bit easier because, well, there's no editing. You're live. Editing is a big thing. It's a time consuming thing. All right, so he took over, but now Arkarth is not only one territory, it's all these territories. She does have two vassals though. So maybe if he gains his independence, which I don't know if he can do. Which they did kill her? No, he killed someone else. Who's this? Just some little girl? Random people? Why do I care? Oh, she was my chancellor. She was damn good. Well, no matter. But yeah, it would be fun. It would be fun. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind making a few Elder Kings 2 videos, or even Crusader Kings. Crusader Kings on its own, without mods. Even I played it for so long without any add-ons, without any mods, and it's so fun. It's so fun. I've done the Dwarma challenge, the Africa challenge, like 7 times, and every time I have fun. It takes me like 3 days of like constant all day playing, but it's very fun. It's very fun. It's rewarding when you finally unite all of Africa and everyone's naked like it should be. It's just so rewarding. And I'm sorry, but I always reformed a religion to make everyone naked. It's if they didn't if they didn't want people to make everyone naked, they shouldn't have made that part of the game. My daughter's got such weird eyes. I don't trust her. It's so much fun. I know it's like a wasted thing for the religion, the wasted tenet, just to make them all naked, the natural primitivism. But it's so rewarding to just see all of the naked people doing their jobs or in the court. It's so much fun. Also, it makes it easy to see who isn't part of your religion. You just look along around your realm, and you're like, why are you wearing clothes? Why would you put on clothing? Oh, look, she's about to die. Oh, let's see, spell book. Let's make sure she dies. Um, yes. Now she's severely injured. Why? Because we can. There's not a good reason. I usually play on 3. We are going a little bit slow right now. I wanted. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. This people became free. So now the only thing we need to do is wait for her to um for our yeah, sure, why not. I injured her and she invited me to a party. That's not a good idea actually. Well, no matter. Yeah, we're gonna wait for our truce to end so we could take the duchy. We're not gonna be able to take that duchy. She's strong. Why is she so strong? Oh, that's me. Ah, I'm gonna become irritable. Well, I'm irritable. Oh no, I didn't. Every time that comes up, I become irritable. The endless forest beckons. Sure. Yeah, so she's got 310. She can't stand against us, but we probably can't siege them down. But we'll get some mercenaries. Oh, my realm's got nothing right now. We've got 4 counties: Pure Water, Reach Wind, brass water, and Cole's kegger. We started with pure water and brass water. So we've expanded, we've doubled the size of our realm since we've started, since the start date. But that's not very much when you start with two counties. But we're also one county above our domain limit, and we're unable to create our duchy. So we're kind of in bad position right now to keep expanding or to become stronger. Um, but we've got a goal. We've got a goal. We're gonna keep our mind on our goal. We've just got to wait for this truce to end 3 years. I've just started streaming. This is my second stream of Elder Kings. The other one I did was just a test. I wanted to see if it sounded okay, or if I could do it. And so I just barely started. I've been playing forever. I love this game, and I've been playing forever and ever. But I just barely started streaming. And I only did this today actually because you commented on my other video. I wouldn't have played today live. I would have played probably Skyrim actually on my Switch. I have a run right now that I'm doing on Skyrim. I want to do a legendary run, but it's just ridiculous. And then if you just use exploits, it doesn't even feel like why even put it on legendary? Then you might as well put it on easy. And it's a lot of fun, but I'm struggling through my run right now. It's not on legendary, it's expert one underneath, and I'm struggling a lot. I'm very powerful already. I made an orc. I got my orcish armor. I got the bow skills up to like 80. I got my sword skills up to like 70, and my shield skill up to like 40 or something like that. And she's pretty strong. But oh, she had a daughter. My granddaughter, Maddie, after her mother, Maddie. I love it. That is just beautiful. Beautiful. Too bad she's not. I mean, your dad was handsome. It's all right. It's all right, little Maddie. We love you. Yeah, you could always go to the all the exploits. You could find the loot chest. You could do all the enchanting alchemy exploits to just get ridiculous armor and ridiculous weapons. And what's even the point of playing then? You're a god. You might as well use cheats at that point. Make yourself immortal. And I think that you have more fun if you try to play it within the limitations without exploiting the game too much. The insane thing is how many exploits actually exist in Skyrim. It's ridiculous how many exploits exist in Skyrim. There's almost no way to play the game without at least exploiting one thing. Well, at least the whole resetting the people, the vendors, by punching them and then reloading the game. Like, there's no way not to do that. Oh, I'm paused. And why am I paused? We're not getting anywhere. But we could ransom this guy. Yeah, take him. I don't want him. We have low country control. We're probably gonna end up giving that away. Oh, we'll get the county control. We gotta. I'm neglecting my game here. This is no good. We have to advance. For a first playthrough, it's yeah. For the first playthrough, you don't really know the exploits, so you do have a lot of fun. And you don't you well, I don't raise the difficulty on it. My first playthrough, I never raised the difficulty on it. I had so much fun. I actually made a two-handed character. I had so much fun just chopping heads, chopping people around, going to the giant for the first time and getting shot up into space. It's just magical. It's magical because I thought I was a badass. I had like my full steel armor, my steel two-handed axe because I made it an axe. I think I made a Nord too, an X Nord, my very very first Skyrim character. like 10 years ago, no more, 13 years ago. And I went up to the giant, I smacked him because I was a powerful beast. I was gonna kill this giant, and he just shot me up into the atmosphere. It was amazing. You never get an experience like that. Nice. Nice. Yeah, that was so much fun. It was so much fun. I think it was my funnest playthrough, honestly. And then, you learned that sneaking with the archery, and you could put potions, you could put poisons, you could paralyze. You could get the vegetable soup and then just infinitely smack people with your shield, and they'll never be able to do anything to you. Uh, I mean, there's so many things that you could do. They're just broken in the game. They're just so broken. The vegetable soup is so broken. It's the best thing. The Giants are so much fun. I love it. There you go. We're ready. We're ready. So we've got money. We've got a heart full of desire. We've got mercenaries, sieging equipment. Can we take Markarth? Can we do it? Is it possible? Can we siege it down? No, we cannot siege down Markarth. Uh, we have no allies either. I never get allies, so we need more mercenaries. Anyone that's gonna help us siege. No one that can help us siege. Well, we'll just take the ones we can buy. Let's see if that's enough troops to take Markarth. There you go. Barely enough troops to take Markarth, commanded by ruler. Screw it. Forget Markarth. There you go. That's all we needed. Who needs to siege down Markarth when the ruler will lead her own troops into defeat? Move our capital. Now they won't be sieging our cap. Oh, I'll find my answers in the heavens. Or you're right. I should focus on earthly matters. You're right. Yeah, yeah. It's beautiful. I'm sitting pretty now. I've got everything I need. I got 4 out of 4 countries that counties that I need in order to make my duchy title. I just need 100. Um, teach me to forge documents. Those are no, those funds are meant for me, right? I need those funds. I need 125. So there it is. We've got 125. We are now hi chief this. Oh no, chief of chiefs. Um, Myra. We've got our duchy title. We've got too many counties, but that's okay. That's all right. Our daughter's pregnant. Thinking about just giving them to my daughter. Like, give them to her husband. Give them to my daughter. She'll figure it out when she's old enough. The only thing is, they're gonna siege her. Um, that's fine. We'll give them to my daughter. You can take these two. And there you go. We got to keep it in the family. Got to keep it in the family. So now we are powerful. Doing Notch. I guess that's the Reachfolk name for the Reach. Who's this? You want to give me a hook? I would rather have you in my pocket. I don't really need hooks right now. I'm not being very intrigue focused. So this is the first step to a greater nation. We can negotiate an alliance with our daughter. Beautiful. We have disabled buildings in the Understone. That's because we are. Oh, there you go. We just got it. So now it is enabled. We have to convert it. We'll get some money. We don't really need to development higher there since that's not our capital anymore. My daughter died. Oh, the dwemer. How could you do this to Maddie? If I had sinned, why did you not punish me instead? She was blameless, my perfect daughter. Life had so much more in store for her. Childbirth did it. It was childbirth. It was childbirth. She did not deserve this. My perfect, infallible daughter. Well, life goes on. Let's educate our granddaughter, and we'll wait for her to see what she likes, what she'll be into. Right now, it's a little sad that if she dies, it'll go to her dad, and we don't have any other heirs. But the game lets you adopt a child, so I'm not all that worried. If push comes to shove, hopefully that adopt option comes up, and we won't be left without heirs. Right now, it's a little tenuous, only having a 2-year-old as our only heir. Game over at any moment, basically. But now it won't happen. It was our only daughter, our only little girl, beautiful. She was only 20 years old. She was at the peak of her life. How could the dwemer do this to me? How could they? They're lucky I'm still a very devout follower and I forgive them. Oh, he actually likes me a little now. He didn't used to like me, but he's still over there, and he's way too far away. I'm whole of body, so I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna. It's actually probably good that our daughter died because since I'm whole of body, she was gonna be like 40 by the time 50 by the time she took over, and well, that wouldn't have left there any time to create a great nation. But now, Maddie the second, the beautiful Maddie the second, is going to pass on the tradition of her grandmother and create a great dwemer worshiping Reachfolk nation. I know it. I could feel it. So he's weak. He's weak. She's weak. Everyone's weak around us. So we have to take advantage of this before everyone starts getting allies, getting stronger. She's intelligent. Let us conquer here. Maybe we should have another child. Just maybe. One more kid wouldn't be so bad. If we could abandon celibacy, maybe our husband will get us pregnant. We'll get some concubines. Our marshal, good warriors, good warriors. No, good stewards. Well, we don't have many options. Anyone, this prisoner, you'll do. Oh, she's rowdy. So we got a rowdy daughter. She's gonna be our conqueror. She's gonna conquer the world, all of Markarth. They will worship the Dwemer. They will. This decision is beautiful. High Kingdom of the Reach. I've done this with the goblins, and I think we should do it again. So all we have to do, very simple, is have our run, Warthong, Evermore, the Reach, Dragon Tail, and Alienhar. Alien here, I believe, is all we need. Eastern Reach, yeah, there's the Eastern Reach, so that's just the Reach where we are now. Western Reach is right there. Northern Reach and Southern Reach. Well, we need a lot of territory. We need Warthong. Well, part of it. We don't need all of it, and we don't need that much of there. But we do. Oh, you know what? I am. I'm at war, and I'm not doing anything. I'm looking around. I'm distracted. Here we go. We should take that decision. We'll make our own empire. We don't want to be Skyrim. We don't really want to be Western Skyrim or Hammerfell or High Rock. We want to be the Reach. No, this is the default character. This is the default starting character. I don't really like starting with custom characters because I feel that it's a little cheesy. It's a little cheesy because you get to then choose everything basically, and it's so easy. If I made a custom character, I would have already had like the Reach, at least the Reach Kingdom title, because it's just so cheesy. It's so easy. I make a high stewardship male character and just get a high stewardship wife and hold all the counties possible and just conquer everything and be super powerful. I go wide. I don't build tall. I build wide. And I do a little bit of wide and tall, but wide is better. It's just easier. Can you hold more counties, my granddaughter? No, you can't. That's all right. It's all right. You'll deal with it. You'll find a way. I believe in you. Uh, and we're gonna have to give land to someone that's not of our family. I'm a little bit against that, but it always happens, so it's no matter. Let's give tiny little counties away to insignificant people. He is defending a holy war. He is losing his defense of a holy war. But the people who are attacking him are also super weak. So I think we should take him. Part of the reach. How much do we need of the reach? Oh, we're gonna do this in this lifetime. She is gonna be queen of the reach before she dies. She's got a whole of body. I've had so much time. My enemies have nothing. This lady 900, 1,300. They're gonna be. I don't have an expression. Yeah, yeah, the you have to do tall. You kind of have to do tall. And when I first started playing, I would always go for all the options that gave me more levies. There you go, I'm pregnant. Perfect. So I'll have another daughter that'll secure our succession in case little Maddie here just anything happens to her, our poor little precious daughter, and my heart will be broken and nothing will be the same. So we can't have that. We only have one duchy and we're going to be a queen. I'm so sure we're going to be a queen before she dies. She's barely going to turn 40. So she'll be a queen before she dies. And that way, Maddie will be the queen and her little uh, uncle or aunt that's about to be born will be a duke under her. Isn't that beautiful? All right, so let's see. We still got the wrong religion. House R. Tonekeeper. Tonekeeper could convert our religion. We're good. We're good. Scenarios are going out. That's fine. We don't need them. We're strong without them a little bit. And I've seen a lot of playthroughs of people that build tall for years and years, and I just can't do that. I can't hold just one county and upgrade just one county and wait for it to be super powerful and have all the all the upgraded buildings. I can't do that. It's too tedious for me. I need to be warring. I think the fun part for me is the warring along with all the gameplay, along with all the random events, the fun things that happen. Not to mention, I love getting a large kingdom and then having a succession kind of screw me and leave me less powerful than before, and seeing how all my neighbors start just attacking on all sides. I think that's so much fun. Usually end up losing one or two counties and then having to take them back is so much fun. It's just so worth it. So rewarding. Nenach, we're gonna name you Nacho. That's a much better name. It's almost like Nenach, but it's easier for me to pronounce. So little Nacho is our second born. We'll go back to being celibate. We don't need a third born. Um, and we'll educate little Nacho. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he a little beautiful child of a concubine, born under the apprentice? The little children are so funny in this game. Oh no, he's seeking back his land. Can't have that. Cheers, cheers. I don't know if you're also drinking, but well, you said you were going to bed. No, no drinking before bed. Here you go. Done, done, and done. We can take open-minded. Mm, so we'll give that land to our son, or we'll give pure water to our son. Pure water has good control, so he probably won't have trouble holding on to it. Then goblins end up kicking him out of his land, and it's just screwy. I could handle the goblins. Oh, witch knights! The witch knights. I forgot I got another set of men at arms. We're getting stronger. Oh, the baby Argonians are so cute. Oh my god, they are just the cutest thing. They look so funny. Where are they? They just it's just so ridiculous. The baby goblins too. I love the baby goblins. They're just so funny. Where no, they took over the goblins over here. There's gotta be some weaklings. Oh, there they are. You got any babies? Show me your babies. Show me them babies. No, no babies. Well, they're cute. We don't have any, but they're cute. It's the best. All the babies, all the children look funny. They're just so hilarious. But he's a follower of the Lost King. What does my granddaughter follow? Who are you? Who are you in? Oh, you're related to my son because my man had a daughter before. Oh, my man's my ex-husband. I took my ex-husband as my concubine, and I had another child with him after he had already had a child with someone else. I married him off to some lady so that I would have another warrior. All right, well, your daughter could marry this guy. No, he doesn't want to. Why not? No, nobody wants to marry her. Well, fine. Oh, she left. She left our court. Well, whatever. We didn't want you anyway. What are we doing now? We still got 3 counties. We got 1,600. So we're not that powerful. All the mercenaries are really helping us out. It doesn't matter. It's pretty weak. This guy's pretty weak too. We're not connected. This guy's very weak as well. He's very weak. He could be more powerful. But it might be good to take him out before he gets more power. And I have a claim. Let's go for a claim. Although I think doing the other conquest war would have cost us less uh, prestige, but we're going for our claim. Hopefully he doesn't get any more soldiers. Spaghetti noodles succession. I actually love the orc succession. The orcs, not the iron orcs, but the Malakath worshippers, and the goblins as well. Well, the goblins not so much because they have equal inheritance. So you got the daughters inheriting and sons inheriting. But the cool thing with the orcs is only the sons inherit, and if you don't land any of your kids um, before you die, then they fight it out once you die, and you could just kind of decide which one you want to be and let them win. and or if you want to be the oldest, just kill all your siblings, and you have perfect succession. You get to keep all the land because you killed all your siblings, you killed all your brothers, and you inherited all of their titles. I love it. It's pretty clean. It's like a clean succession, except if there's minors. They kind of mess things up when you have like 10-year olds that can't fight for the titles. Oh no, no, no! You can't siege that back. Oh no, son. And the goblins as well. But the thing with the goblins is that they well, one day they could get married, um, no matter what. And the cool thing with the Code of Malakath is that at least one person has to be landed. So you can't even really marry off your kids unless you land them. And you don't really want to do that so you have a cleaner succession. You have to take out the raiders, and then we'll have to take him out. We've got his capital. It's a war target. So I don't really think I need to siege down any more of his territories. It's kind of difficult. kind of difficult. They've both got the palisade, and the palisade makes it difficult to siege it down. So we lost our. Approaches me with interesting news. Along a rarely used path in my domain has been discovered a meeting point for some local pit fighters. Pit fighters? Well, let them be. What's the harm in it? Oh no. Oh no, the people didn't like that. All right, let's see. We're leading our troops. For some reason, we're our best martial commander here. Horrible. We need some more. Let's see if we have any couriers we can hire on our service. This is Stewart. No. Any prisoners? See, you're not that bad. You want to join us? We'll recruit you. How about you? You got some prowess. You're not really a good marshal. She's better than you. She's better than you. We'll take her. And I think we might even be low on. No, we have champions. We got 2 war score left. But we already got this war. We already won. Done. Done and done. What do we give? We could give this one to our son as well. I'm gonna get a lot of territories on succession as well. Well, they'll split my 3 with their 3 and 2, so that should be good for them. And we've expanded. So Skyrim, Western Skyrim is blocking us over here. But we could probably take Cinderheart. I believe we have a truce with them. We do. We have a truce with her. We do. We'll get more lifestyle learning experience. This guy's super weak. This little boy should not be super weak around me. It's dangerous, little boy, and we'll just immediately enter another war. The good thing about having only our granddaughter and our other daughter's son, our daughter's son, as our only vassals, is that they will not rise up against us. They love us. We made them, so they love us, and we won't have any uprisings for our constant wars. Maybe some peasants, but really, who cares about peasants? They're offended by our war, but we don't care about them. We'll crush them. Yeah, I always play Iron Man. It's not fun unless it's Iron Man. It's gotta be Iron Man. I just can't. I can't do it without Iron Man. I'm gonna go get one more beer because I need it in order to survive, to keep going, to fuel my gaming. Let me just siege this down, and then I'll go for it. How palpable. No, no, no. I don't want outlanders meddling with my ancestors. I don't really need the gold. We should be making pretty decent uh, money. Oh, we have the arena. We should make our gathering halls here. And we've already got him. He's done for. 100%. Little boy should not be so weak around us. That was his own fault. I don't know this event. The Cake and the Diamond. A woman came to the court asking for an audience, seemingly with a pressing matter. I asked her to come, hoping she would go quickly about it. I am in need of financial assistance to facilitate my transportation. You'll want to see the Gallery of Charity, I said uh, curtly. I am not looking for charity, she said. I am looking to barter services. Her appearance reminded me of a famous alchemist. What was her name again? Is your name Dursila Danhart? Yeah, apparently she's a famous alchemist. She's a genius. That's right, she said with a cackle. We are the same person. Perhaps I could prepare you a potion in exchange for gold. Away with you, hag. That seems fair. Well, we could just give her ingredients. And she made a cake. Oh, she's gonna kill me, isn't she? No, let's eat it. Let's eat it. There you go. Powerful cake. Powerful cake. She didn't kill me. Oh my god, I've died so many times from that event. It's scary. It didn't. It used to appear differently, I think. So I didn't recognize it. Okay, so we got a cat. We're gonna name her uh, Prin- oh, Princess Meow Meow. Perfect cat name. Let me go get a beer. I'll be right back. Oh, be right back. Alrighty. So, where were we? We've got one more territory. We can't hold it. We've got two kids. Maybe I should have had a third kid. I'm actually considering it. I'm too old. No, we'll keep with the two kids. We should marry off our son to someone good as well. Someone fertile with some good traits. Look, she's pretty. She's 29 though. I could. That's horrible. I could marry my son from the very beginning. What kind of disgusting religion is this? What's wrong with you? Unrestricted marriage from the very start. We have unrestricted marriage here with dwemer ideology. So everything that's impossible to read. No, no, no. Help me read this. Even though you're like 80, you're 60. I'm 44, but I need your help to read. Oh man, that's tempting. That is very, very tempting right there. I mean, you got to keep it in the family. Honestly, if you don't keep it in the family, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, that's so tempting. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. We'll consider it. It's I'd heard that the Reach was the Alabama of Skyrim. It's such an advanced civilization that their ways are way beyond us. It's difficult for us normal people to understand how their unrestricted marriages were just better for society all around. My player air, I can make her content, fickle, or trusting. No, you're not gonna be fickle or trusting. You'll be content. You'll be content to marry your uncle. A little inbreeding never hurt anyone. They don't even have. Oh, they do have the same. No, they don't have the same father. They don't. They totally don't have the same father. I I think I should do it. I think it's just I've already thought about it for too long. I need to just do it already. There you go. You can't go back now. A little uncle niece marriage never hurt anyone. Ask the Hasbergs. They have a beautiful family circle. Scholarly circles. Look how smart we are. We are just a genius, lady. 30. 30 learning. There is no one smarter than us around us, so probably. There's probably lots of people smarter than us. He's got 1,400. Wow, why is he so strong? This guy's very weak. We no longer have a truce with him. So it's time to mount. Oh, that's a city holding too. So we give that to a um, lower class noble. Something else I love to do is have a lot of kids. Yeah, yeah, no, 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 no. Yeah, and who are you? You matter. Republic, you don't matter. He's just a cat. This is just a cigarette. What brand is it? Oh, Lucky. It's a Lucky Strike. The Luckies. I used to really love Lucky Strikes, and then they got bought out, and I still buy them, but not as frequently. I don't really smoke that much. I try not to at least. Oh, good. War was declared. I was waiting for this. Why do you have so many troops? Well, it doesn't matter. Okay, come at me, bro. Bring it, bring it. I was waiting. I was waiting for you. Been waiting on you all day. We're gonna siege that down. We've got it. I should have brought an ashtray. Now I'm ashing way over there. So we've got him. We've got to go take him down. We've got less troops than him, which is not ideal. We are not in the best situation possible, but it doesn't matter because we're going to get some mercenaries. I think that's our only option. Can we get some mercenaries? Mercenaries. It's more gold than what we have, but it's worth it. It's gonna be worth it. We're just gonna get the mercenaries. We're gonna go into debt. Debt's good. Just ask the credit card companies. They'll tell you all about the wonders of debt and why you should have it. Let's see. We're gonna keep converting and get the mercenaries. Mercenaries, the wonders of debt, and now we have a better chance of destroying him. Right? Right? This is actually the best way to play CK3. God, nobody can convince me otherwise. I think I might be better off here. That might be a better spot for me. Without kindness, who are you, my daughter? No, 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 you cannot be kind. My granddaughter, you are going to be arrogant, just like me and your mother. You come from a long line of arrogant ladies, and don't you try to change that. We got Rams. Oh, I'm the cultural head. Beautiful. Let's get ledgers. Beautiful, beautiful. We did not need Rams though, because look at that. He's taking care of the peasant uprising for my son. Things just work out for the whole family. It says that I'm going to be even here, but I have a lot more troops. Oh, we got him. We're destroying him. He ain't got nothing on us. Oh man, I wish. Man, I think koi fish would wreck me apart with Hastings in any day. But I do enjoy playing. I enjoy playing it, and I know there's people that are much better at it than me, and I don't care. Because I have fun playing my way, and there's people that play it much better than I do, but it's all right. I don't have to be perfect. I just have to have fun. So we got learn on the job. That'll let us not have another holding because that's not enough stewardship to get another holding. But we've already won this war. We're in a little bit of debt, but we get 102 gold. Debt is gone, and we still have too many holdings. How close are we to getting a kingdom title? We've got 10 out of 14, so we need four more holdings. That's so easy. We're gonna get this in this lifetime. Easy. How's my daughter? She's got 3 out of 3. My son's got 2 out of 3. So perfect. Look, you're ready to be above your holding limit once more. That's exactly what I wanted for you. There you go. Take another county. Oh well, I hope so too. I hope so too. I think I'm gonna try and get a routine going for it, and maybe have a schedule. Get a schedule. Have a schedule. I'll have to check my available time, but I have a lot of available time. So I'm gonna try and have this be like a regular series. See how long it takes us to become uh the dwemer instead of the Reachfolk. That was so easy. We just instantly captured that's higher crown authority. Instantly captured the the ruler. Instantly took over that territory. We're one bit bigger. So now we could can we kid no, we can't take on him. Yeah, she's had it coming. She's had it coming since she invited us to that feast. How dare she? How dare she invite us to a feast and let us have a good time at her expense? We could take over the whole duchy, but we don't have the prestige. Uh, we'll take over her capital. A good idea. How much money does she have? She has no money. That's a great idea. She's poor. She is so poor. We're rich compared to her. So yeah, I'll try to get a schedule going and try to do it a couple days a week at least, at the very least. And once I get this done, I have so many other ideas of other playthroughs I want to do. So many that I haven't done, some that I've already done, but I wouldn't mind doing again because I have so much fun doing them, like the goblins. My goblin empire right now is ridiculous, and I love my goblin empire, but at a certain point once you get to that ridiculous level of just awesomeness, it almost gets tiresome. No, the last living died under mysterious circumstances. Well, we just failed. We just failed. We failed. We're failures. We did not fail in our quest to get Markarth. We would not fail in our quest to become the kingdom of Markarth, but we failed because this character cannot stay alive. We just failed. We failed. Well, there you go. That's it's that easy to fail. You're out of diplomatic range. He dies. He gets murdered by someone. He gets murdered under mysterious circumstances, and now we're failures. But not all runs are dependent on you. I mean, we could change our goal to like becoming the reach or something like that. But I really wanted to become a dwarf, and it's so sad. Why? We're gonna have to restart it. I don't feel like restarting though. Why? It's not fair. What's wrong with you? Why are you so non-existent in the face? Oh my god. That's so sad. That's so sad because I had already made a successful duchy, and I was so well on my way to creating a successful kingdom. We're 3 counties away from creating the kingdom of the Reach. Our succession would have been perfect because we're marrying our granddaughter to our son. That's perfect, trust me. Um, but it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. That's so sad. Well, it's not a failure. It's just not a success. It's a failure. It's a failure. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Why did he have to die? Let me show you one of my other good playthroughs. Let's see. Not her, not him. Oh, this one's really fun. I wanted to show you my goblins, and then we'll just have to restart at some other point. There's my goblins, the Veil Stalkers. These are my ultimate goblins right now. So this is the Reach. Little tiny piece of land that my goblin ancestors carved out for me and my descendants. In Romania, oh my god, that would be so funny. You'd have to go down the intrigue line to get kidnapper though, right? It's gonna be necessary. Oh my god, we have to do that. We have to do that. Yeah, we started as the Vale Stalkers, which just started with 1 county here. This is where we started. Um, and we managed to make the Empire of the Reach. So we united the Reach kingdoms, made the Empire of the Reach. We have most of Hammerfell, most of High Rock, all of Skyrim except for a few parts. I didn't realize that taking over the dwarves, their religion's only a stray, so that I can't just revoke all their titles as soon as I conquer them. That's what I've been doing. That's why I have all Skyrim so easily. As soon as and I don't really want my capital here at the Palace of Kings. I had my capital at Markarth, but I was trying to put more holy sites, more goblin holy sites. Because I reformed the goblin. I wanted to make a goblin lich king. They're already warmongers, and we've got natural primitivism, so we're all naked as it should be. And this is not the first goblin faith I reformed. We were goblin shamanisms. I made goblin supremacy, which still had contempt for the weak. and then I just barely removed contempt for the weak to get mastery over undead. I also made it male dominant so that I would have to worry about less on succession, and now I can make a Lich King, which I was thinking about making him a Lich, and then losing one of those tyranny wars so that my son could take over, so I could take over as the son and also make him a lich because he's much better. He's Herculean, he's intelligent, he's handsome. He's had this Herculean, intelligent, handsome, athletic, consecrated blood, perfect little goblin boy. Look how beautiful he is. He's just got everything, and I just got everything as well. It's just ridiculous. And at this point, it's still fun, but at this point, the empire is just already done. I've already done everything. I've done everything with these goblins. There's nothing more to do except take over the entire world, which I can do. It's just gonna take a while. Yeah, this one would have been very fun to make. And we could do it. We could just make a goblin series. Such handsome offspring, really. It's beautiful looking at their court as well, because you just have all these beautiful goblins everywhere. Just look at them all. And I also feel like even having nude goblin females on screen isn't really nudity because they don't really have boobs. The males have bigger boobs than the females. Look at my wife. She's got like minus A cups, and over here, my Duke, my Marshall, and my player Air, they have like B cups. So, is it really nudity? I don't think so. And it's just so much fun being the goblins. I love them. Their genius will be nurtured. Um, you can learn proper manners. Um, you could go preach to the rats. We don't need non-believers. Yeah, and I just love them. I love the goblins. The Veil Stalkers turned out to be very good. I think I this was a custom. Yeah, this was a custom character that I started out as. I started as a custom goblin character. Who was it? Who was at the top of my line? It was her, Zell the Reformer, and she was a custom character. I made her strong and hale. I made her strong and hale. She got brave all on her own, and she was just beautiful. This is Haram. um, but it's just and look how many kids he's got. He's got 7 children. Also, what I end up doing as well, and he's only got one child that's gonna take over because what I always end up doing is I get all the other male children, and then I make them shamans. I give them a temple holding, and once they have a temple holding, they're no longer part of the succession, and your succession is clean. It all goes to one kid because I still have partition. I haven't gone up. The goblins start so far back in their technology, but I've actually made it quite far. I've made it quite far. I'm in the time of pretenders. I've got most of the early interregnum um, technologies done. My goblins made it so far. My goblins are beautiful, and I would love to remake them. I've done the Stone Friends before, and the Stone Friends I love. They start out right here, and I took over all of High Rock. But I made I made a grave mistake of creating all the kingdom titles and letting succession just happen, and we turned into the weakest empire around. Everyone invaded us, and it was not fun. It's fun. It took me so long. It took me so long to get him. And for some reason he's a werewolf also. I have no clue why he's a werewolf. I have no clue. There's just no reason for it. The funnest part of this gameplay was when this guy died. King Falik the Unscarred, when he was murdered. He was murdered by his son, who was then murdered almost immediately afterwards. And he I hadn't cleaned up succession. He had a bunch of sons. So all these kids ended up with their own kingdoms within my empire. This guy took over. He ended up having a daughter pretty quick, but he was slain in a duel. I had a duel with some stupid chief from High Rock, and I thought I was the shit. I'm like, oh, I'm this powerful king. I have nothing to worry about. And at 17 years of age, even though he was robust and he had more prowess and everything than the other guy, he died. He was slain in the duel. I took over as a little girl, and she was also murdered. She also got murdered. So the whole line got murdered, and I ended up being the only living son of King Falik II. Even though he had so many sons and succession was so hasty, everyone got murdered except for King Tras, the Emperor King of the Reach, and he was just beautiful. He ended up uh, being the paragon. He consecrated the bloodline. He was Herculean. He had all these beautiful boys, and it's just so much fun. Sometimes RNG does suck. Sometimes RNG does suck, and that was so much fun for me. And that's why I love Iron Man. Because if it wasn't Iron Man, I'm sure I would have loaded a save. But it just threw a wrench into everything, and it was so beautiful when at the end, all of the kingdoms, everything ended up in the hands of just one, the only surviving son. And it was insane. I loved it so much. I wish I had done it live, or I wish I had recorded it and I was able to make a video about how I made this great Reach empire. But we could do it again. Honestly, I had so much fun doing it. I would do this again without question. And then just funny things happen sometimes. But nothing funny's really happened. Oh, the funniest thing that happened here is that the Yes Pets, the Yes Pets had almost all of Black Marsh and almost all of Nibene at one point, and then their like queen committed suicide. She was wonderful. She was gonna live forever, but she committed suicide, and then it all broke apart. But they still own all this land, well, up to here. They own the Heartlands. They own this place, Kition, Southwest, this part of the Heartlands, and they just took over everything. It was amazing. I'd never seen them do that before. But nothing else interesting really happened in this world. Everything else is just the same, except that she doesn't look like a dark elf, and she's the cultural head. It's interesting. Oh, saves do get corrupted. That happens too, but I mean, it's part of the fun. It's part of the fun. But this one was so much fun. I loved my Reach Empire that I made with these goblins, and I had already done most of this with a one of the set characters, but doing it with a custom character with the goblins is much easier because um, you need to reform their military. Their military sucks. So you need to do that, reform the military decision. And if you're worrying about succession, educating your kids, growing your empire, defending against outsiders, it takes you much longer to reform the military. And with this line, I did it in the first generation. The reformer, the very first, the patron of our family, she did it, and it was because she was a custom character. So it was really easy because of that. Oh, the game's about to crash. Oh no, look, it did open. All right. Let's see if we can go back to her. Can we go all the way back to the start of our line of our family without the game crashing? This is always more interesting than anything else. Is the game gonna crash from seeing my 512 living family members? Come on. I want to see them all, and we're glorious already. Yeah, this is such a fun, such a fun playthrough, and they just look so funny. They all end up looking like shriveled up raisins at the end, and I love the goblins. Yeah, I think it crashed. We did it. We crashed the game. Success. Success. It's not starting yet. There you go. I feel accomplished. If you don't crash the game at least once in the playthrough, are you really playing Crusader Kings? I have to rename this also to fail. I have to rename the video to we failed. Completely and utter failure. It wasn't even our fault. That's the saddest part. If it had been my fault, I would accept it. I would say, we failed on our own. It was our fault. If he was within diplomatic range, I had a test run. I had a test run. We could load the test run, and you can see that I wasn't doing much better militarily or nation wise. I actually was doing much worse. I didn't do anything nation wise. I'm just sitting there not doing anything. But both my children are already dwemers, and they already are the dwemer religion. See, I started with her before, and she had already had two kids. No, she had one kid. I had the other one, and they're both Dwemari, and they're both Golden Tones religion because what's his face, Yagrum. He's right here. He lives right next to me. I can't invite him to my court because he doesn't like me enough. But he did educate both my sons. So both my sons are Dwamari. So in this run, I could actually, I could actually succeed, but it's a little cheesy because I, I did this off camera. I'm nowhere though. You could see this is the start. This time I did take over Karthspire instead of trying to take over Reachwind. But he's really strong in this playthrough. Look at him, 1,000. I can't. Markarth's weak. We could take Markarth again. All right, we'll do Markarth again. This is the same thing. It's the same thing, only better because as soon as I die, my beautiful Dwemer children are gonna take over. Yeah, I got lucky on this one. RNG sometimes is good. RNG sometimes does take care of you. So on this run, he's my neighbor, so it was perfect. Let's see. We'll take this guy. We're celibate, so we only want more warriors, and we'll take the prisoners because they're free warriors. Oh no. He's sieging down the county we were trying to obtain more control in. And I was trying to see if it was still feasible because I did notice that, like, since some updates happened, she was no longer, she started out as being like 40 before. So she was old already and she had two kids. And I thought that was great because I wouldn't have more kids. It's too late for caution. And since she's 20, I know she's gonna have way too many kids. But the good thing is that she's mastermind philosopher, so you right away you take celibacy, and you're not gonna have more kids. Who needs kids? But yeah, this was a better run. for the purpose that we're trying to do. The fun thing also is going to be managing our kingdom empire with uh, a culture that's dead, a dead culture, which I hadn't been able to do. And this is just beautiful that you could do it. You could do it within the game mechanics. You don't have to really cheese it. You don't have to make the custom character. You could totally find him, be lucky enough that he's your neighbor, find him, have him educate your kids, just married him to some random lady. Why'd I marry him? Some randomly savage. Oh, because an alliance. Okay, that makes sense. I did need an alliance, I think. Oh no, we're at 99. There you go. He was about to take over, but there you go. We've got it. Now we got that one. All we have to do is take over Markarth. But again, it's gonna be the same thing as before. Markarth's just got it's got that super high level fort. We need over 2,000 troops to be able to bring it down. This time we do have an ally though. Since we do have an ally, we could call our ally. He's got 500 troops. We've got another three, so we just need like one set of mercenaries. I go to find Chieftain Steer, my husband, in his study, only to be greeted with an empty room. Leisurely leafing through his papers, I come across something that is undeniably plans against Steer, the son of Chief of Chiefs. Um, I saw nothing. I don't care. Kill him. He's not part of my kingdom. He's Chief of Chiefs of somewhere else. Unimportant. So yeah, we're gonna have to do the same thing again, except this time we're a little bit different. We didn't get Reachwind. Our son's grown up, beautiful. He's a thrifty clerk. That's not that great. He could marry his. I'm like what? But yeah, he's a deep elf. He's a Damari, so that's the armor he would use. Makes total sense. Marry your severely injured wife makes total sense. And he's one of my knights. That's fine. He's champion. I think that should be fine. We'll be healthy. Um, I require your assistance. Yeah, always require your assistance. I'm always going to give you a weak hook. You can't get anything from me. Oh, and you can marry someone. You are the father of our son because we divorced you. Just like in the last playthrough. Always divorce the husband, get a better steward. This guy, beautiful steward, beautiful husband that we got on this playthrough. It doesn't really make much of a difference because we still only could have 3 out of 4 holdings. But beautiful husband that we got this time. Much better marriage. Sorry, my cat needs to be let in. Here. What is it, baby? What happened, baby? Really? Tell me more. You don't say. Oh, really? And how do you feel about this, baby? How do you feel about this, baby? Tell me, baby. She just likes complaining. All right, let's keep going. Court mage. Can we hire anyone? No one. No, we're not gonna pay anyone to be a court mage. 4 out of 5. Oh, we had mercenaries. That's horrible. I thought we were stronger. We have gold. We can make some more gathering halls. We can make some more camps. It'll make us stronger. Yeah, she's very vocal. My cat is super vocal. She's always talking to me. Really, baby. I don't believe you. You're lying to me. No, it's a lie. No, I don't believe you. All right, bro. I'm gonna call it a night. Also, we'll continue this one at some other point, or maybe we'll start a different one. We'll see in the future. But take it easy, and I'm gonna sign off. Also, good night, bro. How commendable. Take it easy, brother. Good night. Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna exit it here so that nothing happens outside the stream. So we'll call that our first run, half failure, half success, if you could call it that. Let's see how we proceed. We'll exit to main menu and adios.